Lost together, found together. The surprise ice cream truck. It's a beautiful afternoon for a walk in the park. Oh, that sounds like an ice cream truck.
Whoa! Yahoo! Wow!
The whole family sits on a park bench and enjoys their ice cream. Suddenly, a little bird lands and pecks at Dad's ice cream. Sometimes, the sweetest thing about ice cream is the laughter shared with family. Cleaning sort of living room / playroom. Two kids sit on the floor, happily painting. A big box of paint sits between them. They exchange a mischievous smile. One kid accidentally knocks over the paint box. Paint spills everywhere, floor, rug, wall. The kids freeze, then slowly look around at the colorful disaster. Mom and Dad walk in. They both stop, stunned. The kids lower their heads, then quickly gesture. "We'll clean." Dad crosses his arms. Mom nods. One kid wipes the floor, spreads the paint even wider. The other uses a dry cloth. Cloth turns rainbow-colored. They bring water, spill more water on the floor. One kid wipes the floor, spreads the paint even wider. The other uses a dry cloth. Cloth turns rainbow-colored. They bring water, spill more water on the floor. The room is clean again. The kids sit on the floor, exhausted. Mom gently pats their heads. Secret gift box! The bathroom battle. Dad grabs his work bag, checks the time, worried. Mom picks up her makeup kit and heads for the bathroom. The kids clutch water toys, eyes sparkling. Everyone reaches the bathroom door at the same time. A brief stare. They all rush in together. Mom stands at the mirror, carefully applying makeup. Dad waits behind her with a toothbrush, tiptoeing. A kid turns on the faucet. Water splashes everywhere. The faucet is turned up higher. Water sprays the ceiling. Mom shields her face. Dad grabs a towel. It's already soaked. They finally step out. Dad's hair is damp. Mom's makeup is half finished. The kid still holds a water toy, smiling proudly. They all look at the clock. Late!
Oh no!
They stare at each other for a beat, then burst into silent laughter. The surprise treasure hunt in the park. A day at the farm. The family steps out of the car, looking at wide green fields. Bluey and Bingo take a deep breath, eyes shining. Mom hands seeds to Dad and points to the garden beds. Dad rolls up his sleeves and nods confidently. Bluey and Bingo spot chickens and a cow and excitedly point toward them. Mom and Dad. Dad digs the soil a bit too hard. Dirt lands on his shirt. Mom plants seeds neatly and straightens the rows. Bluey and Bingo. Bluey scatters grain. Chickens rush over clucking. Bingo carries a bucket of grass. The cow bends down to eat slowly. The kids laugh with delight. The whole family works together. Dad carries a basket of vegetables. Mom waters the plants. Bluey closes the chicken coop gate. Bingo places the feed bucket neatly aside. They exchange satisfied smiles. The family rests under a tree. Chickens peck nearby. The cow chews grass peacefully. Dad gives a big thumbs up. Bluey and Bingo lean against Mom and Dad, smiling happily. A day at the farm. The family steps out of the car, looking at wide green fields. Bluey and Bingo take a deep breath, eyes shining. Mom hands seeds to Dad and points to the garden beds. Dad rolls up his sleeves and nods confidently. Bluey and Bingo spot chickens and a cow and excitedly point toward them. Mom and Dad. Dad digs the soil a bit too hard. Dirt lands on his shirt. Mom plants seeds neatly and straightens the rows. Bluey and Bingo. Bluey scatters grain. Chickens rush over clucking. Bingo carries a bucket of grass. The cow bends down to eat slowly. The kids laugh with delight. The whole family works together. Dad carries a basket of vegetables. Mom waters the plants. Bluey closes the chicken coop gate. Bingo places the feed bucket neatly aside. They exchange satisfied smiles. The family rests under a tree. Chickens peck nearby. The cow chews grass peacefully. Dad gives a big thumbs up. Bluey and Bingo lean against Mom and Dad, smiling happily. Bluey gets lost in the giant sunflower forest.
Bluey and the Magic Bean. In a quiet backyard, a world of wonder begins with a single golden bean.
Oh!
It's not just a seed. It's a key to a kingdom hidden above the sky.
Wow!
With a little bit of soil and a lot of imagination, the magic begins to grow. Look! The giant beanstalk is stretching its arms toward the sun. Up they go, brave explorers defying gravity. They climb past the laundry clouds and through the misty winds of the backyard breeze. At the top, the giant's footsteps shake the very ground. A massive shadow looms over our heroes. Quick, hide before the king of the clouds finds you. A daring escape. Down they slide, faster than the wind, back to the safety of home. The giant is left behind, but the adventure lives on forever.
The unnamed trip afternoon. Mom and Dad call the whole family to the car. Dad smiles and gestures. We're just going to buy a few things. Sister and little brother sit in the back seat. Seatbelts fastened, faces calm, expecting nothing special. The car drives through familiar streets. Streetlights, shops, and rows of trees pass by steadily. Suddenly, the car turns onto a smaller road, narrower with fewer houses. Sister tilts her head, looking out the window. Little brother points ahead. The car stops. A green grassy hill appears, a gentle breeze blowing. In the distance, a quiet river dock, water shimmering softly. Beyond it, a windy field, grass swaying in a natural rhythm. The whole family steps out of the car. Feet touch the soft grass. The space feels wide open and peaceful. Little brother runs a few steps, then turns back, laughing loudly. Sister spreads her arms and spins, hair flowing in the wind. Mom and Dad stand behind them, watching their children with gentle smiles. The cleanup plan. Mom stands confidently with a clipboard/notebook. She points around the room, showing a detailed cleaning plan. Dad and the kids nod seriously. Mom cleans efficiently, wipes shelves, folds blankets, moves smoothly. Dad follows behind, slowly putting things back after Mom already cleaned them. Bluey and Bingo enthusiastically start picking up toys. Everything looks promising. Mom vacuums with focus. Dad wipes the same table again. And again. The kids build a toy tower from the things they were supposed to put away. Mom works non-stop in the background. The room is now perfectly clean. Mom stands in the middle, tired but satisfied. Dad and the kids look around, impressed. Dad and the kids turn toward Mom and start clapping. The kids cheer silently. Mom laughs, embarrassed but proud. She hands Dad a cloth again. Dad freezes, freeze frame on everyone laughing.
The Big Silly Adventure. Bluey Paper Boat Race.
Bluey and the Balloon. Bluey runs from the house into the yard, holding a red balloon. Bluey stops and jumps, making the balloon float higher. Bluey's face lights up with a bright smile. Bingo runs out and smiles happily when she sees it. A gentle breeze blows by, and the balloon string slips from Bluey's hand. Bluey is startled and reaches after the balloon as it floats away, looking sad. The balloon slowly floats upward. Bingo stands beside her, pointing up at the sky with wide eyes. The balloon gently gets caught on a low tree branch in the yard. Dad walks out into the yard and looks up at the tree branch. Dad gently stands on tiptoes, retrieves the balloon, and brings it down. Bluey hugs the balloon to her chest and beams with joy.
Helping Dad wash the car. A sunny morning at the Healer house. Dad Bandit prepares to wash the family car, but his assistants, Bluey and Bingo, are already standing by with sponges dripping in sparkling suds. The sound of rushing water joins a rhythmic dance. Bluey and Bingo turn car washing into a performance art, covering the vehicle in fluffy white bubble clouds. Mischief takes over. Bluey signals to Bingo, and in a moment of Dad's distraction, the hose meant for the car finds a new, much more exciting target. A water war erupts. The car is still covered in suds, but the three of them are soaked from head to toe. Hearty laughter fills the air, turning a chore into a priceless memory. Bluey and Bingo with stargazing on the grass. The sun has gone to sleep, and the backyard turns into a giant bedroom. A soft blanket, a few pillows, and the whole world feels quiet. The stars are like diamonds in the sky, scattered across the velvet blue. Each one tells a story from 1,000,000 miles away. A shooting star! Quick, make a wish before you close your eyes. Something magical is about to happen in your dreams tonight. Look! Can you see the giant bone in the sky? The stars connect to form shapes and creatures that only our hearts can see. The night is warm, and the stars will watch over you. Sweet dreams, little explorers. The universe is waiting for tomorrow. Bluey and the Rainbow Hunter. Suddenly, the sun came out. Bluey pointed outside to the yard, where a giant rainbow was curving. The two sisters frantically slipped on their rubber boots and rushed outside. Where does the rainbow end? Follow the colors to find the pot of golden smiles. Our adventure begins right after the rain. Red, orange, yellow, and green. The path is slippery, but the hunters are fast. Is it behind the big tree or hiding under the slide? Look! The colors have led us to a secret spot. At the end of the rainbow, something bright is waiting just for the brave ones. Not gold, but something much sweeter. Every rainbow hunter knows that the best treasure is a moment shared together. Keep smiling.
The DIY slingshot. A mild afternoon. Dad holds a Y-shaped tree branch, carefully ties a rubber band, gives it a light pull. Boing! Nods in satisfaction. Mom stands a little distance away, sets a few empty cans on the steps as targets. Sister and little brother stand beside Dad. Dad demonstrates. Pulls the band, aims. Pop! Misses. The shot flying past the side. Little brother gets impatient, pulls the band slightly off center. Smack! The shot flies off, hitting Mom's slipper. Mom looks down at her slipper, then looks up at the family. The whole yard freezes for a second, then bursts into laughter. Dad lines the cans up neatly again, signals to start a contest. They take turns. Mom takes a shot too. Ping! The can drops cleanly. The whole family claps and cheers. The cans lie scattered across the yard, laughing and chatting happily. The potato defense? Today, the Bluey siblings are playing a brand new imagination game. The zombie is coming! The brother keeps chewing each potato slowly. The brother tries chewing faster to move forward. Zombie! No more energy! The house is safe! In imagination games, the winner isn't the strongest, but the one with the most creative ideas.
Bluey and the Flying Leaf. One day, Bluey notices a small leaf on the yard. Whoa! Whoa! She gently blows on the leaf to see if it will fly. The leaf floats in the air and lands near Bingo.
Whoa!
Bingo jumps up curiously to touch the leaf. The two sisters take turns blowing the leaf into the air. The little leaf circles around them like part of the game. The tiny leaf turns an ordinary afternoon into a fun moment.
Bluey and the toy airplane. A quiet morning in the yard. A toy airplane lies on a small table. Bluey steps outside and sees the airplane.
Whoa!
Bluey picks up the airplane and gently turns it in her hands. Bluey lifts the airplane high. He runs slowly around the yard.
Yippee!
Bingo appears and runs after her.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Huh?
The two sisters run together, imagining a flight. Bluey stops and turns to look at Bingo. She holds the airplane out toward Bingo. Bingo takes the airplane. They look at each other and smile brightly. Too many mushrooms. On a peaceful morning, Bingo begins her mushroom picking trip. Bingo spots a pretty big mushroom
A small success makes Bingo even more excited. Bingo keeps spotting more mushrooms. 1, then 2, then 3. The basket slowly fills up. When the joy fills up, the basket can become too heavy. You got a bit greedy, Bingo! They lift the basket together. When you share the load, everything feels lighter.
Bluey and the Rolling Apple. On a quiet morning, a red apple rolls gently across the grass. Bluey turns.
Whoa! Whoa!
Bluey and the Wind Path. On a quiet morning, a gentle breeze blows by. A few dry leaves roll across the yard. Bluey stands still, watching the leaves. The wind blows softly. Bluey slowly runs in the direction the leaves are blowing. Bluey stops and bends down. She reaches out, but the leaves keep blowing away. Bluey smiles happily and runs after the leaves. Bingo appears from the other side of the yard. The leaves glide over Bingo's head. Bluey runs past Bingo, and Bingo runs along after her. The leaves fall to the ground. The two sisters stop, breathe softly, and look at the leaves lying still. They both hold a leaf and lift it high as a gentle breeze makes it flutter. Bluey and Bingo smile brightly. The bathroom battle. Dad grabs his work bag, checks the time, worried. Mom picks up her makeup kit and heads for the bathroom. The kids clutch water toys, eyes sparkling. Everyone reaches the bathroom door at the same time. A brief stare. They all rush in together. Mom stands at the mirror, carefully applying makeup. Dad waits behind her with a toothbrush, tiptoeing. A kid turns on the faucet. Water splashes everywhere. The faucet is turned up higher. Water sprays the ceiling. Mom shields her face. Dad grabs a towel. It's already soaked. They finally step out. Dad's hair is damp. Mom's makeup is half finished. The kid still holds a water toy, smiling proudly. They all look at the clock. Late!
Oh no!
They stare at each other for a beat, then burst into silent laughter.
The wind took it away. Where is Bluey's balloon? It's a beautiful day with a cool, gentle breeze. Bluey has a balloon and is running around the yard happily. Bingo walks over and sees that Bluey has a balloon. Bingo runs over and the two happily play together with the balloon. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind blows in. The balloon slips out of their hands and floats up into the sky. Bluey and Bingo run after it, but the balloon floats higher and farther and then disappears. Dad walks over and sees that Bluey and Bingo are feeling sad.
Aha!
2 hours later.
Dad runs off and comes back with 2 balloons.
Whoa!
Bluey and Bingo happily run back again. A blue one for Bluey, a yellow one for Bingo.
A day in the life of Bluey.
Bluey plays basketball. The treasure hunt. The morning sun streams into the bedroom. Bluey carefully spreads a handmade map on the floor. Bingo clutches a small shovel, her eyes sparkling with excitement. The expedition begins. Bluey leads the way, fixed on the zigzag lines. They tiptoe across canyons of pillows and landmines of scattered blocks with great care. At the base of the old tree, Bluey signals to stop. She matches the drawing with the gnarly roots. Bingo starts digging, the soft earth turning over with every breath of suspense. Clink! An old tin box emerges. As the lid pops open, bottle caps shimmer like gems in the sun. Bluey and Bingo dance together in pure, unbridled joy. Bluey went to play at the beach. The Silly Barbershop. Welcome to the world's fanciest salon, where every hairstyle comes with a touch of chaos. Our star stylist, Bluey, is ready for her biggest challenge yet. First, a clip here and a ribbon there. Precision is key. Or maybe just adding as much sparkle as possible. The customer seems impressed. Behold, the cloud scraper style. It's bold, it's tall, and it's definitely something you won't see anywhere else in the neighborhood. Style has its price. Sometimes it's a bit heavy, but a masterpiece is always worth the tumble. Another happy customer at the Silly Barbershop.
Everyone snuck out to play inside the house. Mom and Dad are busy, getting ready to go somewhere. The two kids look at each other and exchange a secret signal. They quietly open the door and tiptoe outside. At the park, an open field, running around. Kicking a ball, dark clouds roll in. Heavy rain. The kids keep playing a little longer, then suddenly realize clothes covered in mud, hair-soaked faces all messy. They look at each other, panic. They nervously head back home, walking very quietly, opening the door as softly as possible, faces full of worry. Oh no! Mom and Dad walk in at the same time, also soaked by rain, covered in mud, just as dirty. Both sides freeze, staring at each other. A few seconds of silence. The whole family bursts out laughing. Bluey and the Soft Pillow. A quiet morning in the backyard. Bluey hugs a soft pillow and walks from the house into the yard. Bluey gently shakes the pillow and smiles with delight. Bluey drops the pillow onto the ground. The pillow bounces up lightly and then comes to rest. Bluey watches it, her eyes wide with surprise. Bluey plops down onto the pillow and laughs happily. Bingo runs over, also holding a pillow in her hands. Bingo sits next to Bluey on the pillow. Mom stands nearby, smiling gently. Bluey and Bingo burst out laughing, ending a long day. Bluey and the Flying Hat. Bluey runs from the house into the yard, wearing a wide-brimmed hat. Bluey looks up at the hat happily and wiggles it. The wind grows stronger. Bluey holds the hat with one hand, her eyes wide with worry. The hat flies off Bluey's head, spinning in the air. Bluey runs after the hat, reaching out with her hand. The hat glides across the yard. The hat glides across the yard. Bluey stops, panting, with a sad look on her face. Bingo runs over and picks up the hat. Bingo puts the hat on Bluey's head. Mom stands nearby, smiling warmly. Bluey holds the hat tightly, and the two sisters beam with joy.
The super cool fan. The road seems to radiate heat. The air shimmering. Bluey jogs around the park, breathing heavily. Under the blazing sun, every step feels heavier than ever.
Oh no, it's so hot!
Bluey runs straight to the fan. The breeze is gentle, then stronger. Oh no! Bluey is frozen! Sometimes, just a little too much can lead to an unexpected moment.
Giant ball.
Hooray! Yeah!
Bluey and Bingo are playing on a seesaw. The game is really fun. Bluey suddenly saw something. Bingo immediately turned around to see what it was. Wow, it turns out it's a really big ball. Bluey and Bingo immediately ran after the ball. Then, the two of them played with the giant ball. Bingo, throw a kick at the ball. A little while later, Bluey and Bingo were sitting on a giant ball to have fun. Who gets the last piece of cake? Bluey and Bingo compete. It's a happy day. Mom brings a birthday cake out for Bluey and Bingo. The cake looks so delicious. Mom cuts the cake for Bluey and Bingo. Bluey and Bingo happily eat the cake, one bite after another. So tasty. Only one last piece left. Bingo wants it. Bluey wants it too. The plate is pulled back and forth. Bingo grabs the cake and runs away, and Bluey chases after. Bluey and Bingo chase each other around the house. Just then, Mom walks over. Mom sees what is happening. Mom gently takes out another one for Bluey. Bluey and Bingo are happy again. They jump up with joy as they enjoy the delicious cake. Bluey and the hat blown away by the wind. What a beautiful day! Bluey and Bingo are having a picnic, holding a basket of food and wearing cute hats. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind blows in. Bluey's hat is blown away. The hat flies quickly away, and Bluey runs after it, but can't catch up. The hat flies right to Mom's feet. Bluey runs over, panting heavily. Mom picks up the hat for Bluey. Bluey happily takes the hat and continues the picnic. Mom, Bluey, and Bingo happily continue their picnic. Bluey and Bingo playfully chase each other, having fun, while Mom prepares the food.
The cleanup plan. Mom stands confidently with a clipboard/notebook. She points around the room, showing a detailed cleaning plan. Dad and the kids nod seriously. Mom cleans efficiently, wipes shelves, folds blankets, moves smoothly. Dad follows behind, slowly putting things back after Mom already cleaned them. Bluey and Bingo enthusiastically start picking up toys. Everything looks promising. Mom vacuums with focus. Dad wipes the same table again. And again. The kids build a toy tower from the things they were supposed to put away. Mom works non-stop in the background. The room is now perfectly clean. Mom stands in the middle, tired but satisfied. Dad and the kids look around, impressed. Dad and the kids turn toward Mom and start clapping. The kids cheer silently. Mom laughs, embarrassed but proud. She hands Dad a cloth again. Dad freezes. Freeze frame on everyone laughing.
The tiny magic spell. Bluey is trying to be a wizard, but magic isn't always easy. Where's Bluey? I'm down here! Uh-oh. Magic can be fun, but friendship is the real magic.
A day at school.
Whoa! Wow! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yahoo! Searching for giant footprints. On the porch, Bluey discovers Dad's giant gardening boots. With a mischievous grin, she slips her tiny feet inside, preparing for a secret plan across the green lawn. Stomp! Stomp! Bluey transforms into a mighty giant. Each of her steps leaves a deep impression on the ground. She marches forward with confidence, unaware that she is being watched. Right behind her, Hunter, Bingo, springs into action. She deftly leaps into each giant footprint her sister leaves behind. Intense focus marks her little face, determined not to leave a single trace of her own. The giant suddenly turns around. Bingo freezes in a hilarious pose. After a few seconds of silent observation, they both burst into laughter, filling the air with the pure joy of childhood. A sudden gust of wind. Bluey's paper airplane flew away. It's a beautiful day. Bluey has a piece of blue paper. Bluey folds it into a paper airplane. Bluey throws the paper plane. It flies up really high. Bingo sees the paper plane flying high and gets excited too. Suddenly, a strong wind blows in. The paper plane whooshes away. Bluey and Bingo run after the paper plane. The paper plane flies faster and farther. Oh no! The paper plane falls into the pond. Dad appears, holding 2 sheets of colored paper in his hands. Bingo and Bluey happily run over to Dad. Dad folds 2 new paper planes for Bluey and Bingo. Bluey and Bingo hold their new paper planes and jump up happily.
Bluey and the moment of sharing. A quiet morning in the yard. Bluey sits on the grass, holding a small teddy bear in her hands. Bluey turns the toy around, her eyes bright with happiness. Bingo stands nearby, looking toward the teddy bear. Bingo steps. Whoa! Bingo gently takes the toy. The 2 sisters sit close together. Bingo holds the toy and plays with it gently. Bluey sits beside her, watching with a gentle smile. They look at each other and smile brightly.
Bluey and the plastic cup. One day, Bluey discovers a small plastic cup on the table. Bluey curiously looks inside the cup to see what is in it. She turns the cup upside down and gently taps it. Bingo finds it interesting and taps the cup too. Soon, the sisters start making different sounds with the cup. Before long, the plastic cup becomes a tiny, playful drum. The simple cup turns into a fun little music game for Bluey and Bingo. Who took Mom's birthday cake? Bluey is in trouble. It's a bright and cheerful morning, with a clear blue sky and warm golden sunshine. Oh, what a perfect day for a birthday party. Mom gently places the cake on the table and goes inside to get the birthday presents. Meanwhile, Bluey is walking nearby and feeling very, very hungry. Bluey sees the cake!
Whoa!
Bluey walks closer and then quickly grabs the cake and runs away. Mom comes back with the gift box in her hands. But the birthday cake has disappeared. Mom starts frantically searching everywhere. At a nearby park, Bluey is sitting on a bench with the cake placed in front of them. Mom has spotted it. Bluey is startled, eyes wide with panic. Mom runs quickly toward Bluey, and Bluey runs away too. Because Bluey ran so fast, Mom couldn't catch her. Mom, sweating and frustrated, goes back to get the cake.
Campfire by the lake. A peaceful lake sparkles under the sunlight. A camping trip always begins with excitement. Sometimes joy is as simple as a splash of water. become an important part of the adventure. A small fire can bring warmth to the whole family.
Bingo has a stomach ache.
Two hours later.